Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, all depending on the time we're reaching you guys. Welcome back to our channel. So good to have you guys back here again. We really appreciate your support. Igbo and Yoruba leaders kick against Miyetti Allah's plot to send 5,000 Fulani vigilantes nationwide. These northerners, all their plans are beginning to unfold. They want to send 5,000 Fulani vigilantes. Who is requesting? Where they should keep them? Who needs them? They know what to do. The killer Fulani herdsmen that have been terrorizing every part of the country, different states in the country, don't they know what to do? These northern governors, they know what to do. They can call them off the forest. They've not taken any measure to see that their criminal activities end. They want to send 5,000 of them so that they will just finish up see evil and wicked plans. But right now, Igbo and Yoruba leaders have kicked against it that it's not happening. It's not going to happen. We don't even need them. Yorubas, they already have their security outfits, Amoteku. The Southeast, Igbos, they just unveiled their own security outfits as well, Ebube Agu. And then we know ESN is there as well. So who needs these Fulani vigilantes? We're asking Fulani headsmen to go back, not bringing them back to our states. Well, Gani Adams, we know him, the Yoruba warlord, has kicked against it, and this will not happen. Other Yoruba leaders and Igbo leaders as well have spoken. We'll bring all those details to you in a bit. But before we do, guys, please don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe. Thank you. After news filtered in about a recent declaration by the Miyetti Allah about plans to establish a group of 5,000 vigilante members across the country, Gani Iba Adams, a top leader and the Are Onakankafo of Yoruba land, has now reacted to the news while also using the opportunity to send a strong message to the federal government, revealing what will happen if Miyetti Allah follows through with their plan. Also, notable Yoruba and Igbo groups have kicked against the recent plot. Adams, in a recent interview, urged the federal government to immediately issue an order to the Fulani groups that their recent threat to send out about 5,000 vigilante members across the 36 states of the nation could lead to anarchy and violence in the country. Adams also lamented at the inability of many Yoruba farmers to access their farmlands again due to the high security threat in the region. According to Adams, this inability has resulted in a famine in the region. Adams further ripped into the initiative by Miyetti Allah to initiate a vigilante group across the country, revealing that such a move would only serve to tilt the country towards a state of anarchy. While further criticizing the plot, Adams wondered when Miyetti Allah became so powerful as to establish a security outfit across the states of the Federation when it is not the government. He ended by calling on the federal government to wade in and intervene in the matter to prevent a breakdown of law and order. In its reaction, the Yoruba Council of Elders (YCE) revealed that the recent statements and actions by the Fulani headsmen from Miyetti Allah in the different states in Nigeria is a grand plot to forcefully convert the lands of the people. However, the council, through its secretary, Dr. Kunle Olajide, affirmed that the Yoruba would not sit and watch while such a plan materializes. While speaking on the same issue, the Igbo National Council (INC) issued a strong warning to Miyetti Allah over its plot to deploy 5,000 vigilantes nationwide, especially in the southeast. The national president of the Igbo group had sternly noted that the statement from Miyetti Allah was the peak of their excesses and that the Igbo will not tolerate such action or statements any longer. According to the INC, the rumor about the recent plot by the Miyetti Allah was received with great anger by the group, who proceeded to warn the headsmen not to proceed with such a plan, as any terrorist attack or action against Igbo land would no longer be allowed to happen. Also, the Aliagbon Development Foundation (ADF) urged international organizations and communities to take note of what is currently going on in Nigeria and in the East in particular, while also offering possible solutions to the problem being faced by the country. The group employed the federal government to take action in order to prevent issues like this that may result in anarchy and another civil violence in the country. They warned that if the excesses of Fulani terrorists are not contained, the federal government may be to blame. This sort of confidence that the Miyetti Allah Cattle Breeders Association of Nigeria they have, the confidence is only coming from the fact that they know that northern governors have their back, have their support, so they can open their mouth and say whatever they like. But that is not even the problem. Gani Adams have stated this before, that he has realized that Fulani herdsmen are not even their problem. Their problem in the southwest is unity, the ability to stand together and support one another. They are so divided just because of political interest, personal interest. You see governors just acting in a way, not being stern, not taking strong measures, playing politics, today saying this, tomorrow turning around and just turning around, beating around the bush, while indigenes are being killed, murdered. They are going through hardship because they can't go to farm. We heard that Gani Adams have stated that a lot of farmers are so afraid to go to farm. They don't want to be killed. They prefer to stay in hunger than be killed in the farms. And this to me, it's a wake-up call for all of these South West leaders, all of them, the politicians, traditional rulers. Right now, we can't even trust traditional rulers because they are part of it now. They're already playing politics with all of it. In those days, traditional rulers are not politicians. They stand by the side of the people. They are the ones that tells the governor that this is not right, this is not right, you need to do things properly. But see, that is what is giving Miyetti Allah all of these gods to bring all of this kind of statement. Imagine them stating they are sending 5,000 Fulani vigilantes into every state. Who needs them? Who needs the vigilante? If not that they are sending them to complete all of their evil atrocities, finally collect land from farmers, just take over all the states. So if these south east governors and southwest governors and all of the leaders, they don't do something, let them keep playing politics. The northerners are taking advantage of this because they are seeing the sort of division that is among them. It's so painful that in a time like this, these guys cannot be united to do the right thing and secure their communities, properly secure their communities. See the Yoruba activist Sunday Igbo that rose up to defend his community. How many of these Yoruba leaders really took the stand to say, Sunday Igbo, let's work together, this is what is going on, and have meetings? And you can see that they are all playing politics. It's such a shame. It's so painful. Anyways, Gani Adams, we know him, the Yoruba warlord. He's kicked against it, and he has told the federal government that if any of such things should happen, the country will be turned upside down because they won't accept it. Let's hope that Gani Adams is actually speaking the mind of these Southwest governors. Let them know at the end of the day, bring excuses and give some flimsy excuses that it's all in the good of the people, because they cannot be trusted. All these politicians, they cannot be trusted. Guys, let's hear your own take down below in the comment section. Thank you once again for staying tuned. Please don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe. Till I come your way again with more updates. Bye.